First, don't ever put your hands on somebody you don't know. You know, I get that wrestler thought they were playing games and it was part of the show, but he didn't know. And when you make a decision to put your hands on somebody else, you're taking a risk. He apologized. You know, Rampage's son, Raja, I think it is. He eventually accepted the apology and he shook hands. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna shake hands, it's done. Like, it's a 500-year rule. I think everybody knows it, right? If you shake hands, the beef was squashed. You know, this is like a Shakespearean tragedy, right? Like the psychology that was going on. And I tried to walk my kids through that. You've got Raja, his ego's bruised. He recently had an injury in training. You know, he got kicked and knocked out or something. He starts reading all the comments on his stream and you can see him getting amped up. Like, he's getting pissed. He's ruminating in it. He's playing it through in his mind. And then his dad calls him and Rampage is busting his balls. You know, he's trying to be funny and he's trying to get clicks and eyes on the stream. I get that. But all those things came together and you could just see Raj amping up.
And guess what? When I come down from pulling all these 11 bolts, that I took our time doing it, right? Because I can't just rush them out because it has a customer in it, right? I come out and I see a pile of blankets right there. So how do you expect me not to get mad with that, right?
You know, he's an athlete, he's strong, he's aggressive, he's got technique. It is not okay to learn to fight and not learn to control that skill. I mean, he hit him, what, 20 times after he was unconscious? And he had no brakes. You know, he had no capacity to control that and stop. And it's really important to me that my boys have that.
Because guess what? Now I have a crew, my crew, right, assigned with this boat. When I know damn right there's another crew that could have helped. But guess what? They decided to leave before 8 to QT without seeing if you guys needed help. So guess what? Now I'm even more mad, right? Mm. Right.
I like staying in the back so I can sleep on long rides. I don't know where our pickup is, but I know we're going all the way out to Prescott though. It's gonna be a long day today.
Cause I for sure damn well did not write no 7 up in that board.
No, it's a 2. It's a 2.
Right?
But I looked at it from a distance and I was like, okay, I could see the confusion. But it's a 2. It's a 2. Okay. It's for sure a 2.
All right.
I got a Red Bull for the morning. This is my favorite, the June berry flavor. It's a seasonal flavor. Get some breakfast. You gotta make sure you eat. Not everybody likes QT food, but it's something to get you through the day.
Now that this is all over, let's get this done right, correctly, without any frustration. Can you get your frustration out? Done clear.
Come on, get it done, bro. Let's go.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, sure. Yo, come on, bro. I don't got my hammer no more.
And then you get a snack too, you know? In case you get hungry later on again. Oh yeah, I've done plenty of moves out in Prescott. I've done all over the valley. You name it, I've done it.
Welcome to Moving and Storage, where we're diving into the lives of professional movers.
So what's your plan on handling Mesa? Good question. It's going to be one guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is a job the guys are going to like to have. But am I wrong about that? Because they won't get tips. But they won't have any real customer interaction. It'll be pretty chill.
Just with the understanding that they're gonna go into the moving while we don't have much stuff going in. Right. And then once the contract comes back into play, they move back into like a warehouse.
Right. But the drive is a position also. Like, for sure, you gotta be able to drive. Okay, when are you gonna start? You gotta find a driver.
Yeah, this week.
All right. Now it's exciting. That's doing good.
I used to be in the military a while back. That was a few years ago, but I just kind of been laying carpet with my cousin up in Flag and just kind of doing that for the time being until this.
The goal for pack jobs is always like pack everything you need to pack job and then grab and go tomorrow. The only thing we worry about tomorrow is wrapping furniture. Boxes, like anything miscellaneous that's around, that should be done today. It's just more efficient that way. That's why I have the guys doing all the artwork and stuff like that, because that stuff takes a long time to wrap and stuff, especially since artwork, it has to be wrapped, like no matter what. That's why I had Jason doing that right now. Otherwise, if I have him do that tomorrow or the guys do that tomorrow, I'll be waiting for stuff to get to the truck while they're wrapping that, instead of them just bringing it straight to me. Yeah, if a pack job doesn't get packed well for moving day, it can be a little rough. Most of the patio stuff is staying. There's like 4 chairs from out there that are going. So it could easily be done in 2 days. Packing today, moving tomorrow. Yeah, they'll be sleeping at their new house tomorrow.
All right, CJ here once again. Beautiful day, as you can see. We have a 3-bedroom house with a casita also attached to it today. Halfway through the boxes right now. We got a couple guys wrapping up some bases. You just missed us getting the safe up on there. Trying to be efficient at the same time as getting the job done.
And then there's that conversation where Mickey's talking to him. Rocky's got his ego up. He's like, hell man, you ain't been hungry since Apollo. He's like on the spin bike and he's got all the press there, you know. Girls come up to take pictures and he'll stop, and he wasn't hungry because he was good and he felt like he was there. So he stopped trying. That happens in companies, in corporate settings all the time. Guys get pretty good at their job, but they don't get great. Companies get pretty good at customer service, but they don't get great. Sales guys get pretty good at closing deals, but they don't get great. And they don't get great because good is a nice place to be. And we don't want that culture here. That does not work for DOS. We are not going to settle for good. We are always pushing for great. At 211 degrees, water is hot. At 212 degrees, water boils. And when water boils, you get steam. And with steam, you can move trains, right? So 1 degree difference from 211 to 212, water goes from hot to boiling, which creates steam, which moves trains. 1 degree.